name is Beth Wathen, and I'm the owner of the City Beer Store. And today I'm going to show you a brief introduction on how to tap a keg. So this is our particular unit we're going to be using here. Obviously this isn't something that most people have at home. What I'm doing today is I'm tapping this IPA, which I will be using an American Stanky tapping device for that. So the first thing, you've got this little knob up here. You've got the little ball right there in the top, that's what you want to adhere the device to. So I'm gonna snap it in. I'm gonna lock it up. When you feel it catch, you're gonna pull and release and lock in the lever. So now it's tapped, ready for action. So now I'm just gonna do a quick demonstration on how to tap a keg at home, which I'm sure a lot of you are familiar with, having attended various keg parties over the years. What we're going to do is we're going to pop this little guy and lock it into place right here at the top. It's going to attach itself again to the bulb right there. See? So, setting it in. See right there. And then I'm going to lock it into place. So it's just like a church key. You just twist it, turn it, and then we're going to release the lever, which is the final locking process. So up, down, in. And then at that point you might want to do a couple quick pumps, just to make sure that you do release some of the air. All right, the first glass or two might be a bit foamy, so we're just gonna kind of pour those two off. You'll see that right there. What we're tapping today is just a traditional American style, but if you're tapping something, let's say for example, a Belgian beer. Belgian beers a lot of times they're keg conditioned, and so they still have a lot of the carbonation that exists within the keg. So when you're tapping it and you're not using a bar system, you're just using a hand pump, you're going to get a lot of foam, a lot of resistance in the beer. So it's something we don't typically recommend if you don't have a professional system set up at home. We also change our lines every 2 years. You just want to make sure, because even if you're doing all the proper cleaning, it's still they wear down over time. You'll get kind of like a cardboardy, dusty flavor in your beer. That's how you know that the beer is either old or that the lines haven't been cleaned. German beers and beers from Europe, they have a different tapping device. It's called a slider, so it just connects a little bit differently than this one. Another type of tapping you could do is nitrous, which we don't have that type of system here, but that's another option you'll see in bars where you have example would be Guinness. Guinness is always poured on nitrous, so it's just a thick, creamy foam. There's absolutely minimal carbonation in there. It's just a big, nice, milkshakey beer. So when you're pouring a pint, and in this case, when you're pouring this ginormous mug here, you want to make sure you do a bit of tilting, because you want to ensure that the beer doesn't have a huge foamy head. In this particular case, you are going to want to see a nice, creamy top. So you're going to want to leave a little bit of room to kind of let the beer open up, and then I'm going to do a final pour. All right, and there we have it.